Hello and welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming here, and thank you if you've already liked and subscribed to my channel. If not, please do watch this video, and if you like it, don't forget to like and subscribe. So without much ado, let's start on today's topic, which is the topic of Pitru Paksh. So it's pretty important to us Indians to follow this ritual. We believe at this time our ancestors come on this planet in the form of birds, cows, dogs, and they come and visit us and check on us, and they whatever wishes and desires they had which were not fulfilled, they come back to seek some kind of satisfaction. So there's a ritual that we follow which is just beautiful, and these are some of the do's and don'ts of this ritual, just to explain to you what we should do in Pitru Paksh and what we shouldn't. First, let's get the dates right. It is the first day today, so the starting date is 18th of September 2024 to the 2nd of October 2024. So since our ancestors are coming, our relatives are coming, what is the first thing that we should do? The first thing that we have to do is get our house completely spick and span. Clean the house as if some guests were coming. What would you do if there were some guests coming to your house? You would first of all, make sure your house is looking clean, things are in their proper place. You've kept your best cutlery out, you've kept all your best things out, you've changed the mats, you've cleaned your table. So you have to do all these wonderful things. Firstly is to clean the house, get it in order. After you get the whole house cleaned, the second most important thing which you have to do is get your kitchen cleaned. Your kitchen belongs to the woman of the house, and she has to take charge of this space today and clean the kitchen, throw away all old products, expired products, throw away all your let's say there's some dal or something that has got worms, open it all up, take a stock of what's there, throw it all out. Clean behind the gas, clean the whole gas area. A lot of people are doing this regularly any which way, but today in particular, the beginning of Pitru Paksh, make sure the house is spick and span, and this is the time also that you can use to throw away clutter, to throw away all unusable pans and pots and things which you think you have too much of. You can even donate this. I'm going to take a little bit of help from my little diary which I have here, which I shall use for reference in case I've missed a point or two. Is the third most cleaning of your kitchen area and getting rid of all the things. The third thing which I'm going to come to is donation. It's called Pindadan. In Hinduism, there is a ritual for that as well, which you can contact Pandit to do it the right way. They read some mantras, and if you can't do all of that, that's also fine. You can simply go through your cupboard and your things where you have a lot of old clothes which you want to give away, or you have too many clothes which you are not using. Just keep the things that you use, and the rest of your things you can, today is a great day to start donating. You can do it throughout Pitru Paksh or till the 2nd of October. The fourth most important thing, since we know that this is the time when our ancestors come to meet us and to get that satisfaction, we must make them happy. So we feed dogs particularly, and cows particularly in Hindu shastras are revered. And today if you come across a hungry dog, don't ignore it. It's probably someone from your past. Make sure you carry some biscuits, if not that, some roti, and if you can, then give some food that you prepare. There's also the preparation of the food which happens during these days. Most people cook, which is the fifth point. People cook the favorite meal of their relatives, like my grandmother's favorite food. as I was saying, my grandmother's favorite food is koki aloo. So I have made sure I've made koki aloo. She used to love to have little dahi. She used to love achar, and rice was her favorite. I put a little bit of rice. She used to love bananas and some dry fruit. And I made a small thali, which I put it up in my shorts. You can go and see it over there. And I put it on my terrace. So yeah, so this is part of the whole thing. You cook their favorite food as if they were really coming and eating, because they are. So when you satisfy somebody's soul, they bless you. Maybe they had some unresolved issues with you. They didn't get the love they wanted from you, and they've come back here to check on you. Sometimes people check on us when they don't like us. I'm sure you know about haters and trolls. They do that all the time, and if they have issues with what you say. So even those relatives, so if you give them a good meal today, you keep a little bit of water out for them, they'll really bless you. And a lot of people who are going through problems, or even sari sati, I recommend this to them as well. Whenever you find blockages in your life, the only people who can help you now are your relatives on the other side, or angels like we call them. They're our own people, they're our tribe, so to say. And now that they're no longer with us, so they have the power to help us and to be there. As I was saying, they are another realm, so they have the power to help us and to remove the blockages from our path. So whoever's going through a sari sati, I will say this is really important for you. And last but not the least, I think I've made 6-7 points so far, is welcome any guests, and anybody who comes to your house, unknown person comes to your house, take it as maybe the soul of your dear departed soul, relative has come. So treat them well, be good, be charitable during this time. Don't speak sharply to anybody, especially your mother-in-law, your father-in-law, your relatives. Try to be as too many pigeons here, try to be as kind as you possibly can. Don't back answer people or your elders at this time. Similarly, don't be sharp with the youngsters in your family. It's just keep a good congenial atmosphere. So point number 8 is also avoid tamasic food at this time. Try not to have tamasic food or very spicy, or not like non-veg you can have, but try to avoid it if you can. Sorry, somebody at the door. As I was saying, that avoid tamasic food, too spicy, too overcooked, non-vegetarian food is avoidable. If you can't not have it or whatever, do go ahead, but if you can avoid it, that'd be great. And the other thing, which is an old time ritual, which is a bit complicated, frankly speaking, but if you can do it, what you have to do is, the ladies of the house have to take a small mitti ka kulhad and fill it up with water, put a bit of milk in it, and a bit of the kusha grass, a few blades of the kusha grass, and black til. And after that, you have to make a mitti ka diya, or aate ka diya. Put a little bit of til oil and light that lamp, and the atta you can use to make the roti to feed your animals. And of course, also is the water. What has to be done with the water is, the men of the house have to throw it away at the end of the day, and then the women the next morning have to fill it up. I don't know much about this ritual or the significance of this, but I know a lot of pundits say we should do this. I'm going to give you a bit more detail about this ritual in my next video. The next few days, I'm going to do a couple of videos on Pitru Dosh and cover more aspects about Pitru Dosh, so that we get to know more about these rituals and understand why they are there and their significance. So for today, dear friends, that's all there is for now. The first day of Pitru Paksh, I've given you a bit of do's and don'ts. Oh yes, that reminds me. In don'ts, don't do no weddings at this time, no shubh cheeze as an auspicious things like starting a new business, or they say mundan karwana, when you do for your child. In India, that's also another ritual which has a lot of significance, so you shouldn't do that. And opening of a new shop, graha pravesh, or housewarming, or entering your new home for the first time, all these auspicious activities, buying of gold or silver at this time is not recommended. More on that, I shall cover some more aspects on Pitru Paksh tomorrow again, and I shall speak to you again. Take care and have a beautiful and auspicious day. Take care.